thing I love so much about baking this bread is that it's always different, always unique. Not one loaf is the same, and it's just a thing of beauty in my opinion. Check it out. Yo, what is up? Okay, I'm gonna make some bread right now. I make bread every day for the guests when we have guests on board, but I don't make it every single day when the guests aren't on board. Today's one of those days that I'm making it, so I just wanted to share it, something about bread. Anyways, okay, so all you need is a Dutch oven, cast iron pot. I'm sure everyone's got one of these at home. Surely you should have one of these at home. Some of these bowls. Okay, so starting off with it, I just put 1 packet of yeast, 1.5 cups of like lukewarm water. So I'll leave that there for about 10 minutes or so. I did put a bit of honey as well. I'm putting it through a sieve. It keeps it nice and fluffy, nice and aerated. Half a tablespoon of fine salt in there, so get all the yeast mixture in the dry mixture. Keep working it until it gets all scraggly, and eventually you gotta abandon your spatula and get in there. It's important to get in there and give it this proper mix so that the yeast distributes perfectly and we get a nice bread bun. Roughly shape it into what resembles sort of a ball, and that's all. Olive oil around the sides, just to prevent it from sticking on the metal. Bit of cling wrap. Okay, so this bad boy over here is probably going to take an hour and a half, pushing 2 hours depending on the temperature. But in the meantime, while it's rising, I thought I'd share with you a few clips of the island and pass the time. Enjoy. There's a storm brewing behind me, but in front of me it's all sunny, and there's no ways I'm gonna stay on the boat right now. No. So going on a journey. Yes, sir. Lovely stuff, lovely. Okay, welcome back. The dough has doubled in size. I can smell it. It smells yeasty. It smells like it's ready to bake. What I'm going to do is just tip it out onto some parchment baking paper with a couple nips and tucks. Give it second rise, a real quick rise, while I get the oven super hot, and then we'll bake. Okay, I've transferred it onto the baking paper. Now I'm just going to give it the second rise. So while the dough is doing its second rise, I've got the oven on at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 230 degrees Celsius. I'm going to put this in there with it, so this can also get real hot. So remember, we want that heat to be able to create the steam, which is going to give us that beautiful crust. Okay, let's get to it. Take it with the parchment paper. Before I put it in the oven, I quickly give it a quick score or a cut. I cut it over the top so that there's somewhere for the steam to escape. Lid on. Okay, so I split this cooking up into two separate sections. The first part is with the lid on. So now that wet dough mixture that I've got in the Dutch oven at the moment, it's going to expand to its full potential without it drying out, because you've got the lid on, but there's basically this own little environment in there where it's still kind of moist. After 30 minutes, I'll take the lid off, do another 25 to 30 minutes with the lid off, so that we can develop that beautiful brown golden crust that we all love. So this is what it looks like in the first 30 minutes. Back in. Look at that beauty!
It's awesome.
4 ingredients: flour, water, yeast, and some salt. A little bit of heat. You're an alchemist. So that's how you make an easy loaf of bread. I have mine with some smoked butter, some salt. You can get the recipe for the smoked butter here.